I think Redemption is a different film, and that's always a risk to say. I think it asks a question of anybody, from whatever faith, whatever background they may be, that they can watch this and say, oh, that presents a very basic human question, and then asks them what they would do in a similar circumstance. The story is about a man who is caught and accused and guilty of robbing 300 graves.
I assure you, Mr. Clausen, that your brother was buried in a very fine suit, generously provided by Officer Heath.
Well, that wasn't what he was wearing when we dug him up.
I'm afraid things are not going to go well for you, Mr. Baptiste.
As part of his punishment, he is disfigured, he is exiled, and it's left to a sheriff who has great reason to hate this guy, to be the one person who provides some form of sustenance.
If you ask me, a man ought to be left to his own self out there. If you want any friends, you'll get that ghoul shot.
You got to know a lot of folks around here aren't going to appreciate anybody that gives assistance to that man. They hate him.
Why are you taking him food?
You ain't caring for that ghoul in the lake now, are you?
I think that this region is open to those sorts of stories that elevate the human heart or ask questions that we all grapple with. I think that it's something an entire family can see and discuss and say, what did you take from this? The way this guy behaved, the way the community behaved toward him, and what would you do in the same circumstance? We had some terrific performers in the film. And one thing that was consistent across all of them, they all read the script and they all found something in it that they strongly believed in. Barry Corbin, whose first take on one of the most difficult speeches in the film, took my breath away. John Grice, who, he's funny, so he gets a lot of comedy because he is funny. He has impeccable timing, great ideas. The little misfire, totally John Grice.
Piece of garbage.
Margie, who has been through her own set of life challenges and emerged so triumphantly in it. But she added a depth and humanity to Marlis that then strengthens our compassion for Jean-Baptiste, for John Freeman. When John Freeman started interacting with her, John Freeman, who is a relationship actor, he has somebody there, and once that person is there, he focuses on that relationship. And he becomes Henry Heath. David Stevens, who's from another world of brilliance in my mind. He's so remarkably focused and so utterly committed, you know. And David is method, and he doesn't separate himself from those anxieties and those concerns, and which is why his performance is so magnificent, why he's so good.
To approach Jean-Baptiste, it was really. Yeah, he's a complex character, but I personally had to play him the simple man, you know? A simple man who both justified what he did to a certain degree knowing it was wrong, and that he just loved his wife and loved his job, as odd as it was, and just wanted to get by.
So you have, among that group of actors, people who believed in what we were saying to the point that they took less money than they deserve to be in the movie and contribute to that statement, which I hope is very, very positive.